Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Screen by Siakam. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Pacers. Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Takes it inside, and Fox gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama. And the rejection by Zubats. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Latre. Castle on the wing. Siakam with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Screen by Zubats. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, that's Zubats just carving out space with that big frame.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers. Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucs stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
Now, here's Vassell. And Wembanyama throws it down. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Siakam looking around. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wembanyama down low. Over Halliburton. And another basket for San Antonio.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Now, Nembhard, still scoreless. Here's Zubac, and he banks in the layup. The Spurs with the lead. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, left side. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Fox. Halliburton. The layup off target. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Hits it from three-point range.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit.
Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now, here's Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And stolen by Harris. Stolen away. Pass to Nembhard. The three. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Castle. There's the screen. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. They double-team Siakam. Back to Nembhard. It's hauled in by Harris.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Pass to Huff. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Harper with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Reddish. Missed inside. Pacers trail by 4. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Toppin. Now, here's Reddish. Outside Harper. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Koloko. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oubre outside. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7. Halliburton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bryant. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Knocked away. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Here's Harper. Got a hand on it. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work on the glass. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Team, everyone. Show them some love.
And it's the Spurs ball. And that will be the 3rd of this 6-game road trip. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Harris a screen. Fox, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
3-pointer, Fox. Oubre outside. Fox with the steal. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the 3 ball is good. Wembanyama has got the first basket of the 2nd quarter for the Spurs. Bounce pass, Halliburton. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling. After definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Nicely done.
And so it's Indiana with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Over to the left wing. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And People Doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Here's Champagnie. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Toppin throws it down.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Back to McConnell. Down low. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. To Champagnie. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
It's deflected. Toppin. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Toppin's got 8 points. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. To the inside. Here's Toppin with the drive.
You cannot give Obi Toppin lanes to the basket. When he sees one, boy, he is so opportunistic.
Wembanyama driving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. Vassell outside. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Nesmith. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Zubac has got 8.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Harper with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Wembanyama down low.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
The kick out to Harper. Over Halliburton. Here's Wembanyama. Stolen by Zubac. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And again, it's Indiana.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Harper wide open. Here's Wembanyama.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And finish off by Bryant.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pacers trailed by 9. Halliburton outside. Inside. Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Wembanyama. Zubac defending. To the paint. Outside Harper. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 9.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Pass to Zubac. The drive by Siakam. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead. Pass to Zubac. A rebound by the Spurs.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backdoor. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Your Indiana
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Harper. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Start it.
Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker History.
Pacers trailed by 12. Inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Halliburton outside. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Pacers trailed by 16. Halliburton in the corner. Screen by Zubac. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there. You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Outside, Fox. Fox is double. Here's the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And the dunk by Zubac.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Halliburton up top. He's got 9. For 3, Siakam. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
That one good for 2. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Aaron Nesmith puts it on the deck, goes to the basket with intention. That's a big-time drive.
Wembanyama down low. He's got 36. Pacers trailed by 16. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Fox. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Halliburton, good look inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Vassell wide open. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. He's got 5.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's Zubac. screen by Zubas. A second chance effort. Siakam for three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Pass to Harper. Releases. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's 6 points for Dylan Harper. Down low. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
San Antonio leading by 14. And a good look from Harper. To the right side. Over Jackson. It's hauled in by Huff.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Fox. 20 points for him. Basket counts. Fox has got 13 points in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Valdor's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connect for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Ken, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Kevin, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox with the steal. Back to Harper. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Harper's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he recovers it. Here's Jackson. That's tipped.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Harper. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's San Antonio.
85.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. And there's the drive. And McConnell gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Champagny. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Oubre.
Oh, you got to be kidding. How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
Over to the wing. Outside, Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
2 points. That one goes. Fox has got 30 points.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Right wing. On the wing, Jackson. Now, here's McConnell. Count that one from Toppin. 16 points for Obi Toppin.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Pacers trailed by 14. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, we've seen Obi Toppin get cooking like this, and boy, when he starts to roll, the rhythm is hard to disrupt.
Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. There's the double team with Walker. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
And he can't hit the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
For 3, Vassell bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
To the inside. Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On the wing, Fox. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And they're running. 3-pointer. The kick out to Fox. Another shot. With the step back. Pass to Wembanyama. Good on the triple. Wembanyama's got 39. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Castle, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Down low. And stolen by Vassell. And here's Harris from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Vassell. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. So it's the Spurs now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Harris outside. Lets the three fly. Pacers with the rebound. And Siakam has it in the corner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Zubac.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Yeah, that goes in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
The slam dunk.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Outside Harper. Here is Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Halliburton. Siakam with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Oh, what a finish.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Here's Reddish. It's stolen by Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Strong move off the glass.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Now Siakam. Yep, that's going to go in.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now Siakam. Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, the dunk.
Let's remember, Siakam is a tremendous athlete, gets to the cup, and nice finish.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for San Antonio.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
There's a screen by Toppin. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, out of the pick and roll, Nembhard's first instinct is pass.
Halliburton with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And the Spurs with possession. Vassell outside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.